I will obedient this truly this obey of unfaithful public of consensus or senseless. I will say, ewe Mungu unisalimie.
Embarrassed in parliament, mocked online as the dumbest MPs, insults and degrading comments made against him. However, this guy achieved what a degree can't unlock. I mean, let's give the guy his flowers. He managed to convince a whole constituency to vote for him. That's something that not many degree holders are able to do. And from the broader perspective, he managed to fight poverty. This is the story of Oscar Sudi, a tale full of struggles and controversy. Was it sheer luck, connections, or some brilliant chess moves? Let's rewind the clock and travel back to Keses in Uasin Gishu County. This is where Oscar Sudi's story begins. Born in 1980, the MP was raised in a family that was poverty-stricken, and his parents did not own any land, making their lives even more difficult as they had to struggle with getting food and paying rent among other bills. Sudi narrated how his mother ventured into the illicit brew business to feed the family, since the money his father was making could not sustain them at the time. His father was a cook at Moi University, and since the family did not own land or a home, they were rented squatters on a vast piece of land that was owned by the institution. Before moving to the university's land, the family had lived as squatters on a parcel of land owned by the late Mzee Jackson Kibor. Sudi recalled that although his parents were working, their income was so little and the family would even go without food sometimes. Sudi's childhood saw him in and out of school due to lack of school fees, and would engage in manual work to make ends meet. Due to their hard situation at home, Sudi ventured into the charcoal business when he was 11 years old. He worked during the weekends and holidays selling charcoal. During this period, the MP was introduced to the matatu business. As the second born in the family, Sudi will go to the matatu terminus and he will take up temporary jobs as a tout. If you've ever taken a matatu, you know that job isn't easy. You have to be sharp, quick on your feet, and ready for anything. Sudi learned how to talk to people, how to solve problems fast, and maybe, most importantly, how to hustle. Poverty was his teacher. While others were learning in classrooms, he was learning in the streets. As mentioned earlier, Sudi started hustling early in life. He had to be quick on his feet. In 1994, Sudi bought a second-hand bicycle, using his accumulated savings to help him ferry charcoal to clients. That same year, his father managed to open a kiosk for his mother at Moi University main campus roundabout. He used to assist her selling groceries. In 1995, his father was sacked, leading to more worries for the family. The family had to focus on the kiosk store and charcoal business to make ends meet. It was at his mother's kiosk that he managed to befriend matatu operators. This led him to secure a job as a matatu tout in 1996. He worked for his friend's father, Benjamin Sawe, whose matatus were branded Carlos. He was being paid around 800 shillings at the time, a small step forward in his career. Sudi was really hardworking. He was very disciplined in this chaotic world of matatu life. After 1.5 years, he managed to learn how to drive. Thus, when reaching 18 years in 1998, he had a driving license. Sudi made sure that out of his salary, he would save a small amount every month. He didn't buy clothes, he had no girlfriend, just eager to escape poverty. He stated that he managed to save up to around 21,000 Kenyan shillings. Out of sheer luck, he managed to convince his boss to lease his 7 acres of land for him to cultivate as it was sitting dormant. From this venture, he managed to make a whopping 126,000 shillings. From this money, he managed to invest in oil business managed by his close friend Steve, and after a while later, he decided to purchase his first vehicle. In 1999, While in his first trip to Nairobi to buy a TV with his friend Steve, he noticed people playing a game of pool and inquiring how the game was played. Being a businessman, he decided to buy 24 pool tables and started the business back at his hometown. Realizing his successes, he decided to reward himself by selling the matatu and buying himself a saloon car and a pickup, which was to help coordinate his business. And it is through this that he entered into the motor dealerships business. While purchasing those vehicles, he met the current Kericho governor, Paul Chepkwony, who was then a lecturer. He linked Sudi with his comrades as lecturers could import cars duty-free. Another man named David Langat noticed Sudi's success and ambition, decided to extend some business dealings to him, which included clearance and forwarding agencies. It was through Langat that Sudi met various prominent people, among them Cyrus Jirongo and current President William Ruto, who was then Eldoret North MP. Business mixed with political connections made him grow, and so did his interest in politics. By now, Sudi was roaming with the wealthy, and his status had changed from a hustler to a renowned businessman. Oscar Sudi has acquired a lot of wealth, as seen at some points in church harambes, where he could give 3 million Kenyan shillings in cash. It is believed that his net worth is approximately $10 million.
Oscar Sudi. Leo naona ameunganisha waya, akaunganisha bolt, akaunganisha kila kitu. Vile naona hapa amejipanga. Hebu tufanye kama yake 100. Hapana, hii tunafanya light nyingine pap. 100. 2 4 7 1 million and 1.4 1.6 1.9.
Now let's talk about the one thing that always gets people talking: education. In Kenya, everyone loves to ask, umesoma hadi wapi? For Oscar Sudi, this question has always been a hot potato.
Ulisikia mimi nakwanga jeli naanza huyu mtu akusoma. I can tell you bina watu wana makosa yote kusema mimi sikusoma. It is true. Because nilianza kazi nikiwa 15 years because of maskini. Lakini siamaanisha tisi kusoma. Baada ya nilifanya mambo yangu nikasoma, nikajoba vifanye, nikafanya ile. That's why I'm so passionate kwa maneno ya masomo.
Sudi's National Assembly profile states he attended Olympic Primary School from 1997 to 1998, completing KCPE, then Highway High School from 2003 to 2006 for KCSE. He later studied business management at Kenya Institute of Management from 2007 to 2008. However, in September 2016, Sudi was reported to have presented forged academic papers to IEBC and EACC with an intention to deceive the two commissions that he had requisite credential to be allowed to vie as MP. In October 2016, he was charged in court for forgery of academic papers, for presenting a fake diploma certificate from Kenya Institute of Management and a fake KCSE certificate from Highway High School, and was released on bail. In May 2022, former Highway High School principals testified in court that Sudi did not sit any KCSE exam in 2006 as he had claimed in the forgeries. In June 2024, Oscar Sudi was acquitted for academic forgery charges on account of a botched police investigation of conducting the investigation of the forgeries in a hotel while Sudi maintained his member of parliament seat with the forgeries.
Case against Sudi and could not present and verify the document, meaning the charge could not stand.
Sudi entered the political arena in 2002 when he supported political campaigns of former Eldoret South MP David Koros, and later in 2007 Paris Simam, with whom they fell out before dethroning her in 2013 when he ran William Ruto's party WRP. Sudi has since retained his seat to this day. His political career has been drama after drama. In September 2020, he was accused of hate speech towards Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, and a disturbance occurred when locals used logs and stones to prevent police from accessing his home to arrest him. He later surrendered himself to a police station on 13th September. Whenever controversy came knocking, Sudi seemed to bounce back stronger. Oscar Sudi's loyalty to President William Ruto is widely regarded as unwavering. He reportedly received presidential escorts from Ruto in 2020 when 300 police officers surrounded his home under Uhuru. Sudi has also accompanied Ruto on several foreign trips, including Namibia. As eruptions usually fill the internet, many Kenyans have been forced to believe that academic prosperity and financial prosperity are two different things. And I think this is the best example to it. Aside from the scandals and politics, just reaching where Oscar Sudi reached before being an MP in 2013, from one of the harshest poverty-stricken households, I mean, that's something, right? Can you say Oscar Sudi was street smart? Sometimes life teaches you things you can't learn in school, like resilience, courage, and how to talk to people. Maybe your best education comes from life itself. What's your thought on this?